Hi guys, so if you haven't already heard, there's going to be a giant thing going on, and it was started by Padfoot and Prog07 and Ariel Bissett, and it is the Booktube-A-Thon. What? I'm so excited. This is going to be an amazing time. I am so excited. I just cannot hold it in. Booktube-A-Thon. So yeah. There's a whole bunch of challenges that we have to do for this Booktube-A-Thon, and the challenges are, these are not in order by the way. First, read 300 pages every day, which is going to be hard for me, but I'll tell you why in a moment. 2, reread a book. 3, finish a series or trilogy. 4, read a book with 500 pages. 5, read some type of classic. 6, listen to an audiobook. And 7 is to read a book that's been on your shelf forever, just to get it out of the way. So let me go through these and what I'm going to be reading, and these are all the books that I want to read for it, so let's get started. So for the first challenge is to read 300 pages every single day, which is a hard enough challenge anyway, but I have a problem with it because my sister's birthday is one of those days, so I kind of can't be reading that entire day. I can't. I have no choice. I can't read that entire day. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to read the second day of this whole thing, but either I'll make it up later or I'm just going to try to read 300 pages every day that I can and just exclude that one day because I really can't do anything about it. There is no it's just how it landed, so it's not like I'm just not doing it because I don't want to. I'm still counting that as a challenge for me because I'm still going to try to read 300 pages a day, just that one day is not going to count. So the next one is to reread a book, and the book that I decided I was going to reread is Matched by Ali Condi. I know I just read this like 6 months ago, but I'm going to reread it because the next one is to finish a series or trilogy, and this is the only book that I've read in it, so yeah, pretty much means that I'm going to be reading the next 2 in the series. So I'll be reading Matched, Crossed, and Reached, and this also counts for another one, which is to read a book with 500 pages, and Reached is 512 pages, so woohoo! 3 birds with 1 stone? 3 books with 1 stone? Yeah, anyway, whatever. So the book that I'm going to have to read for a book that's been on my shelf forever is Exodus by Julie Bertanga, and that's because this has been on my shelf for like 2 years. I got it in the summer and I haven't read it yet, and I started it, never finished it kind of thing, and so yeah, finally going to push through and read this book because it actually sounds really interesting. I'm actually really excited to read this now. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by obviously J.K. Rowling, and I'm going to be reading this book because, oh my god, yeah, gotta read it. So, also another reason I'm going to be reading this book is because it's also an audiobook, or I have an audiobook for it, sort of. It's all cassettes and old and borrowed from a library, but it still counts. So I'm going to be reading and listening to the audiobook, so BAM! Yeah. I don't know if this counts as a classic either, because I mean, it's Harry Potter. It's gonna be a classic one day. But I won't count it as a classic. And so the classic that I will be reading then is one of these, because I cannot choose, so I have, I got 13 different classics for free on my Kindle, and I don't know which one I'm going to read. I'm thinking about maybe reading Hamlet by Shakespeare, but it's a play, so I don't know if that counts. And then there's like some by H.G. Wells, and some by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and a whole bunch of different ones. So I just don't know which one I'm going to read yet, but I will be choosing and you guys will find out. Yeah, so it'll be one of these. I'm not sure. So after counting everything up, this is around, it's supposed to be around 2,000 pages, but because I'm getting rid of one of the days for my sister's birthday, this is a perfect amount of pages, which I think is like, I don't know, 1,600 or 700, I don't know. I kind of don't remember, but I also don't know about the classic yet, so that might fill in pages for me. But we got Matched, Crossed, Reached, Exodus, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and some mysterious classic that you will find out about probably at the end of the week. So these are all the books that I'm going to read. I'm so excited. I hope everyone has a great time on their Booktube-A-Thon, and I hope that we all don't die in the process because of brain overload. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.